You covered here on 2K Sports. And now it's game time to call the action.
And the players getting themselves into game mode with the tip-off just moments away. Welcome, everyone. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, ready to bring you all the action along with Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Our starting lineup to look at the matchups here and who we'll see for our starting five for both teams. Someone will be keeping an eye on, of course, LeBron James.
He is arguably the best defensive player in the game today. The amazing thing is that he can guard all 5 positions. If you think back, I think that's unprecedented. I don't think anybody has ever had that type of defensive ability in the history of this league.
Yeah, I'd agree with you there. I mean, his defense is so good it even makes highlights. How about that? I mean, you love his aggressiveness, chasing down blocks, staying on ball handlers at the hip. I mean, knocking the ball against the backboard. I mean, he does everything, and he does it with such force and agility and flair, but it's kind of understated flair. I mean, he is really quite special as a player.
Number 1, he's guarded by Haslam. Hits the jump hook. Wade with it. Wade gets a screen from Haslam. The drive by Wade. The timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way.
Boy, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful. And Kevin, he's really solidified his role as the closer on this team. You know, Miami struggled to figure out whether they'd go to LeBron or Bosh or Wade at first. I think Wade has become the guy.
Well, I tell you what, it's nice to have 2 guys that are capable of closing, Steve. And I agree with you, though. His aggressiveness and confidence probably give him a slight edge in closing over LeBron. You can play great defense on him, but he still typically finds a way to get the shot he wants.
1:15 left to play here in the first. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Yes, Kevin, I spoke briefly with Eric Spoelstra. We talked about the keys in preparing for this game, and he said, well, defense is always our first priority. And while we don't want our shot blockers risking foul trouble, having that backstop does enable our perimeter guys the freedom to play up and aggressive. So, Kevin, pressure D and shot blocking, something to look out for.
Okay, thank you, Doris. And the defensive approach, guys, how do you think that'll play out here?
I don't know, Kevin. I'm not sure they should be more focused on their opponent than they are on themselves.
That is sort of the way it sounds, Steve, but still, I don't think a defense-first mindset is ever a bad thing.
The Heat making a switch here.
At the line for 1.
There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Here's LeBron. Dishes to Allen. And again, it's the Heat missing. Number 2, defended by Allen. Number 10, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Battier kicks to LeBron. With 1 on the clock. Oh, he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Boy, a big bonus for them to end the...
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Man, they've done a nice job here offensively to establish a rhythm and a pace to this game.
And I like that they're finding ways to score, playing well here, Steve.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Anderson, up again, the follow-up jam.
No tip required when you've got room to make the stuff.
Yeah, some powerful second chance points right there.
Yeah, he wasn't wasting any time. Straight back up and right into the hoop.
Here's the double team with Allen. Number 3, defended by Cole. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Good defense, but you gotta love the finish with the finger roll over the top.
The Heat trail by 4. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. It's LeBron with the drive. He feeds it to Cole. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. Number 11, he's covered by Anderson. There's the triple. Cole with the rebound.
Kevin, I didn't like that defensive effort at all, but they're lucky he missed it.
Yeah, they were very lucky defensively because there was some miscommunication there. They left him wide open.
And a new group in for the Heat. Number 21, defended by Cole. Six to shoot. Three-pointer. Miami grabs the miss. Now here's LeBron. From deep three-point range and released it in time, but it's off the mark. Second quarter ends in a tight one. The home
now presented by Sprint.
Saturday, the best day of the week. Let's make it even.
The Sprint halftime report presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. Here, Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half. At the forward spots, James and Haslam. Chalmers and D. Wade are the guards. And it's Bosh in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's LeBron. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
He operates pretty well in traffic, guys, but that was a tough play to finish off.
To the middle, number 1. Nice D from Bosh.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Kevin, thank you. There was a lot of thought about how the Heat could improve after they lost to the Mavs in the 2011 NBA Finals. Many called for a veteran point guard, but the team felt comfortable with who they had. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, "We felt we had one of the younger point guard tandems in the league that we can build on and offer us championship minutes right now." They grew into that role and were a big part of their back-to-back titles. Spoelstra says they earned it with their hard work, and he couldn't be happier, guys.
And thanks for that story, Doris. To the paint.
That's the epitome of teamwork right there, Kevin, on the alley-oop.
Clark, what about the finish? Bring her down with some thunder.
Yeah, lightning, too.
But I'll tell you, the pass was even better. I mean, he put it on an absolute platter for him.
Wade gets a screen from James. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. Now the feed to Haslam. Back to Wade. He passes to Haslam. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. It's stolen by Wade. Now the dish to LeBron. Backs in. Back to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. Miami needs to get a shot off. Gets it to go.
Very well done. He is a confident, dynamic scorer.
Number 2. Offline. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. The home team up by 4. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Number 21, Wade is covering. Number 1, some solid defense from Haslam.
All the defender had to do there was just stay close to him, and he did.
On the floor for Miami. On the wings, it's D. Wade and LeBron James. Haslam and Bosh up front. And it's Chalmers in at the point. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is on
Well, I just, you know what, come on, I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
The drive by Wade. He gets it to Haslam. Back to Wade. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
He got them to within one possession, but that one miss puts a lot of pressure on them at the defensive end.
Off his foot, and the ref's whistling a kick ball. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Number 10. It's good.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
And it's Wade penetrating. Buries it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And the hot shooting continues, guys.
Yeah, it sure does, Steve. They've mothballed the defense, though. It's all about offense today.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Offensive rebound. Nice D from Haslam.
Great job defending the hoop there.
So important to have good presence defensively inside.
And the Heat call time here. They're trailing by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Miami with the ball. It's a 3-point game. And it's Wade penetrating. Here's Bosh. Money!
This is exactly what happens when you allow Chris Bosh to get going.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, you can't let them pound the ball and just milk those precious seconds away.
No other option here but to foul and hope for a few misses at the line.
Yeah, so close to picking that pass off, guys.
At least he got a hand on it. He did what he needed to do to make sure it didn't hit the target.
And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that will put them up by 2. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Boy, what nerves. Those free throws now put them in a very good position. 3 points ahead.
And the Heat call time here. They're down by 3. 7 seconds left in the game. Guys, your thoughts?
Well, down 3, you don't necessarily have to go for the 3. You could go for the quick bucket and then the foul.
I'm not sure. I mean, in this situation, I think they should look for the 3, Steve. I mean, try to tie this thing up. You've got 3-point shooters. Let's rock.
Oh, he got it!
Oh, buzzer! Knock it down! Right at the horn.
He knocks down.
Well, if you love great competition and neck-and-neck basketball action, this one has been a great one. Overtime number 1. Getting going right now. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor.
Well, they had a foul to give, but they couldn't get it done before that shot attempt.
Yeah, and giving up free throws isn't ideal here, Steve. You know that, but at least they got the clock stopped.
That's off as well, so he misses both. And here comes LeBron. On the wing, Dwayne Wade. Wade left side. Bosh. Yes!
A crucial basket.
They needed it, and he gave it to them.
Well, it's still within reach.
Yeah, but their offense, Steve, needs to be just about perfect from here out.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Number 2. Sinks it. A huge shot to tie it up. And it's Miami's ball. Now Chalmers. Now the pass to LeBron. For 3. Misses the tray. Number 21. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. Another top. Welcome back to overtime basketball in what has been a tremendous battle so far. With Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Dorsberg, this is Kevin Harlan. We're going to keep this one going. Big time bucket there, Clark.
And Kevin, the crowd is loving it.
Well, they know exactly how big that shot was. How big was that? And he's just so reliable, so confident at the free throw line.
The drive by Wade. Haslam dishes to Wade. Number 1, Wade is covering. Number 3, it's in!
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
LeBron with it. Now Haslam inside. Connects! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
He hushed them up with that shot.
Well, a huge bucket there to stifle the crowd. You're right.
It's like they're stunned. I mean, they don't know what to think.
Overtime has become do or die time. An empty possession here, and I think they're finished.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
2 shots.
Good on the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. It's a 2-possession game now.
Now a timeout called by Miami. They're behind by 5. 20 seconds left in the second overtime. What a game. What do you think, guys?
Well, they need to draw something up here. I think they'll go for a quick 2. And if not, maybe break somebody free for a long three-pointer.
And they have to know they need to foul right after the shot goes in as well.
The drive by LeBron. Back to Chalmers from downtown. The shot will not go. And he commits the intentional foul.
At the line for 2.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And here is LeBron.
It's going to be a tough loss to swallow. They just didn't have much gas left in the tank once we got to overtime.
And so the home crowd treated to a win. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly, but I tell you what, they showed me the heart.
Everybody get up.
And a new hit me get up. It's for the game. Nope, y'all can't copy up. Skin and put my bones and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit for those pounds, but I do that to P-E-N-D-E-N-T. Hush, halfway across that city with the back. We give that to the people. Spread it across.
Here we go back. This is my hands up like the ceiling can't hold back. This is the moment to hold us.
Nah, can get when Wu-Tang raised you. Y'all can't sing at the beat like you gave a to a great white shark on shark. These will make you a believer. Nah, I never ever did it for. And it goes like raise those. Now I got my city right behind me. If I